Coaches, Rick Stewart of All Access Coaching. I'm really excited to bring you this free video, and make sure you hit the subscribe and like button down below. It gives us valuable data as far as what coaches want. And also, if I can get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll start doing weekly YouTube clinics for free. And if you hit the like and subscribe button, you'll get notified when we upload new content. We're uploading 3 or 4 videos every week.
Here's our 2 tight set, and all this film here I've done is shift, but it's all our base stuff. And so we'll shift and get into a play. And so I've got, I think the first couple of plays are the sweep, and where we're shifting from tight wing left, and then we'll shift and run buck sweep to the right. Okay, so you guys see that right now. You didn't see much movement, and some teams move a lot, some don't move at all. But like you'll see here, another guy closed down over there, and this guy widened out, which we love when they widen out because we're wanting to run the sweep that way. So he widens out, and he actually expands his gap and makes it bigger for a guy to kick out. And so you see that here. So this is our buck sweep to the weak side. And then I got an end zone copy, and we'll go to that so you can kind of see it better. Okay, so you can see that it's an even front with the gaps. You can actually see on our tight end wing side, they've got a 3 technique, a 9, and then a wide guy out there. And as you can see, they walk their corner up, and he's man on our wing, and then this safety is in the middle of the field, and then this number 21 is man on our tight. And I want you to notice something real quick. And we did some shifting and stuff later too. Now that we shifted over, I guess the safety is responsible for our tight end, and 21 is going to move to our wing. A lot of times when we shift like that, guys, they never cover one of those 2 guys. They get mixed up. They've been working all week on the tight wing on that one side. When we shift over, I think it confuses them a bunch, and they don't know who to exactly cover. And here it is, the buck sweep again. This is an even front team. This is Benton High School. And now they may be in something different here. I mean, they were in everything. And so sweep again. I'll let you see the end zone copy. Watch when he shifts. They really don't move anybody. And, the biggest thing that I found with shifting, our halfback he's a good blocker, had to work on blocking a lot more, because we've always I always find my best blocker, put him at wing, because we use that wing as the most. But now with I had 3 good running backs, I really want to use them all. And so he's got to block better, and he did later in the year. Same thing there again. All right, and here's Greenwood in the state finals. They're an odd front team. And something that they did a little different too, guys, and you can see up here on the top, their linebacker's not over the guard. They play him over a tight end, and they still keep the shell here, but they're still man. He's man, and he's man. And then this guy's man, and this guy's a floater. He can kind of go to the football. Now watch when we shift. All they did was flip their linebackers. So that guy went over here and he went here, and these guys widen out, and actually makes it better because now they're wider, and this guy didn't really move. So we know we're going to stay down on him. We're down, and then we're working off that. So you got a 7-yard gain on that. So you get to see from the end zone. Now watch when we shift, you'll see the linebackers. Watch them. You guys know as well as I do, if you're moving around like that, they're looking in the backfield and they're not thinking. They're doing a lot of things that are, not good, but that's the way they've always played it. Okay, here's Russellville. We'll shift. They really don't move. They didn't move anybody. And so some teams move, some don't move at all, and we kind of like them when they don't move sometimes, because we know, I go, well, if we shift, it's going to really be there. You'll see the end zone. It's a better copy of it. All right, guys. So this team here was an even front team, but they walked the linebackers in A gap. I don't know if y'all got to see this much, but so you got double A blitzers, and this buck sweep's the best thing for anything like that. Because what I always tell my quarterback, if we got blitzers, the buck sweep's the best play because everybody's got a gap. You know, your fullback's blocking backside A, you know, your center's blocking play side A, and then everybody's blocking down. I said there's no gaps for them to get through. And so when we shift, these guys don't even move. In fact, they make that 34, the overhang player doesn't widen. So we get an extra blocker on that guy. So now the wing has him. So all they did was move the safety over, guys. And so when they moved the safety over, you know, that didn't really affect us. We don't worry to count him or whatever. We just know he's at the second level. Now our wing back didn't do a very good job there. We don't teach this, but every once in a while they do this. We teach our wings to block down, so he shouldn't have widened with that guy. He should have went up to the next level. But and I'm gonna make a little point here real quick. Our backside guard is a gigantic kid. He's 6'4" and 300 pounds, but he's got to pull deeper. He's got to pull deeper to make sure he gets around and gets out of that trash. And you see him right now, he's a little too flat. And we always talked about that, getting a little deeper, get depth. I don't teach that slide stuff. I teach the old way of just pulling and going. I've been doing it for 27 years. It's hard for me to change all that kind of stuff. But I want him to get deeper where he can get out and move around that edge. And then he's gone. And that shifting part really, I mean, guys, if you can shift and do stuff like that, I think it just puts people in a bind. It's not a hard shift, guys, and it's the same play going the other way. You can shift. They really didn't move. They just widened the guy and closed the guy down. As you guys see here, the reason I'm running that way is because, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so doesn't make it hard. Just shift again. I mean, all the angles are there, and he's going down. The tackle should be going down, and center ought to be coming together, and then we ought to be kicking here and wrapping here. And he ends up wrapping them. Actually gets a holding call against him. All right, here's a team that runs like a 7-man, 6-man front. It's just all crazy. And so you may see this again, shifting. They really didn't move much. They just kind of slid over a little bit. And we got 10 yards on it, but he shouldn't have. It was they got a lot of penetration on the play side. But sometimes when you have a good running back, he makes you look better. So we're going to shift. And now we still got to keep our rules where we're blocking down and kicking. And you guys see right off the bat, our wing didn't step flat. And so that guy got upfield and it kept our guard from pulling. And of course, we asked our guard to pull a little deeper, but that's really our wing's fault. Our wing should have stepped flatter. And this kid's just a fast kid, so we got 10 yards out of a play that shouldn't have got any. Being shifting. Again, you'll see in the other clip, our backside guard doesn't get out because he doesn't pull deep enough. This is early. This is actually week 2. He runs into that guy. He's got to pull deeper. He needs to score there too, but that's beside the point. Again, we're going to shift again. They don't really move, guys. Got a 6-yard gain. He didn't follow his guard, though. You'll see this guard didn't do a very good job of reading that guy. He was logging that guy. And I know we work on it during the week about either kicking or logging. And I mean, I run the buck sweep a ton. And so we expect them to read that block, and we work on it during the week. And so he's got to do a better job of that. Again, shifting. And here's our power play, and I'm actually going to do it later. I'm doing it in another session. It's an inside power play. It looks like an ISO play, guys. And I'll go over it more later when we talk about it. It's, again, shifting, getting underneath. Shifting again. You know, 5-yard gain. Again, I mean, they don't move a bunch. They just flip their linebackers. You'll see here. Watch when he shifts. They flip that guy over. And when people start doing that, we'll run a counter back. And I'll show you here in a minute. We got to play backside if they move too many people over. Now we shift. They widen out. They widen out a little bit. And then there's a touchdown. You'll see from the end zone copy. Now watch here when we shift. All right, so we're running our power play, which is these guys are going in and out, blocking. This kid here is blocking out, and he's blocking down, and he's working his way up to the linebacker, and then a wing is going under to get this kid. So everybody's blocked. And he's there. Again, shifting. They don't really move. And block is good there. It's there, though. We're going to block out. Wing's going to fold under. Wing missed somebody. So you can just see all the stuff we're doing out of that, guys. We're making sure that they're still able to see the things and move under there and then make plays. Again, here's same play again. Shift. They widen that guy out, which makes a better angle. We're going out.
Coaches, I really hope you got some great information from that YouTube video. Again, hit the subscribe and like button down below. It gives us valuable data. And if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll do free YouTube clinics. And you also get notified when I'm doing those YouTube clinics and when I upload new content to this channel. Thanks for watching, coaches.